DJ Vlad, I can't find that fucking thing. Put the song in the chat for me.
Just the day before the potholes in my lawn.
Oh shit, okay, hold up.
Everybody's saying what to do when sucker.
Oh, I got it, still slumming.
And chewing. They don't know that the solos go for that. Potholes in my lawn.
I've been waiting to hear this fucking song forever.
Yo, something's wrong here. No, not again. Yo, something's wrong here.
Oh,
No, not again. Yo, something's wrong here.
I'm gonna run this back like 3 times, just so y'all know.
Again. What's the day before that?
in my lawn. Potholes in my lawn. Everybody's saying what to do when sucker lunatics start digging and chewing. They don't know that the solos go for that. Potholes in my lawn. Go for my rhyme sheet, which I concentrated so hard on. See, I don't ask for maximum security, but my dwelling is swelling. It lit my butt when I happen to perform. Everybody's saying what to do when sucker lunatics start digging and chewing. They don't know that the solos go for that. Potholes in my lawn, and that goes for my rhyme sheet, which I concentrated so hard on.
This shit is hard.
Maximum security, but my dwelling is swelling. It lit my butt when I happen to perform. Everybody's saying what to do when sucker lunatics start digging and chewing.
They don't know that the solo go for that.
Potholes in my lawn, and that goes for my rhyme sheet, which I concentrated so hard on. See, I don't ask for maximum security, but my dwelling is swelling. It lit my butt when I happened to fall into a spot where no ink or an ink blot was on the scroll. I just wrote me a new mode, but now it's gone, cause those suckers knew that I hate to recognize that every time I'm writing it's gone.
That's true, Vlad. My brother's a truck driver, and he drives, starts work at 10 o'clock at night.
What to do when suckers are preying upon my well-guarded spreadsheets? Oh, why hell does it send up fleets of evil doers through the big holes to get to
Salute, Vlad, for sure.
Big holes, which leaves my lawn with lawn.
Blatalion, what up, though? R.I.P. Plug 2.
And when they get here, I inform them I'm the plug 1 of the platoon and let them realize the
reason
the concern of the soul, cause we come down with a
Case of potholes. I'm running this back. I've been thinking about this song for years.
Now you got the message. What to do when you got the head that I predict plus tuning. It's a shame when you deny to claim that you stole my words of fame that I wrote in my rhyme sheet, which I concentrated so hard on. See, I don't act for a Bob Wise entity. My dwelling is
it's just a spontaneous Sunday Night Live.
To a spot where no ink or an ink blot was on the scroll. I just wrote.
Gonna do some things I was supposed to get to last night that I didn't get a chance to.
Recognize that every time I'm writing, it's gone.
Something about this beat is just crazy to me. Not this part.
Joy, it's Shortcut. We're too much, and we're cooling on the radio station that be doing it, doing it well. 987 Kiss is doing it swell. They're oh so great. The music is good.
Oh man, that's hard too. That's a tough song right there. I think I did a reaction to that song. All right, man. Listen, that fucking DeLa Soul Potholes in My Lawn, man. That shit took me somewhere right there. That shit was super hard, yo. So what I'm about to do is find the video And then we gonna spin the block again with this motherfucking Red Alert on the ones and twos, blending this motherfucker up. But yo, this song was a hit when it came out. It was something that I never heard before, yo. I remember a relative of mine was in college and her friend was in college or whatever. And then she was like, yo, this is what we all listening to. Because I don't know what I was listening to. I think I was listening to like the Audio 2 or some shit like that. EPMD or something. And she came down and she was like, this is what we listening to right here, this DeLa Soul. And I was like, what? Let me hear that shit. Because I hadn't seen the video yet on TV. And I heard that shit and I immediately was like, hold up, let me go get a blank tape. And I dubbed that shit. You know what I mean? But then once I listened to that whole album, I didn't like it. You know what I mean? I was like, what the fuck is these niggas talking about? What is they wearing? Whatever. But anyway, that beat is hard. And I literally have been thinking about this song for years. But I always was thinking like, when am I going to hear it on one of the mix shows? So I literally like, at one point I went back to like the year it came out and I was trying to find every fucking mix show from that year. But anyway, man, let me just check out the video because I haven't seen it in so long. Hold on.
Doug.
Are you here for Tracy?
We're here for everyone. You and I help people save hundreds by customizing car insurance with Liberty Mutual.
We ordered a limo, not a lemu.
Oh yeah, we do that too.
Yo, something's wrong here. No, not again.
This is a crazy contrast. It's like, this is how the world was presented. It was presented to the world. Like, this is how I received this song. But then we just heard how New York City received the song. You know what I mean? Two whole different experiences, man.
Daisies for the
Potholes in my lawn. Potholes in my lawn.
Was that Moni Love?
Everybody's saying what to do when sucker lunatics start
R.I.P. Dave.
when they don't know that the soul don't go for that. Potholes in my lawn, and that goes for my rhyme sheet, which I concentrated so hard on. See, I don't ask for maximum security, but my dwelling is swelling. It lit my bud when I happened to fall into a spot where no ink or an ink blot was on the scroll. I just wrote me.
Look at the Native Tongue family.
Cause those suckers knew that I hate to recognize that every time.
Actually, I don't know if that was Native Tongues. Had to be though.
Potholes in my lawn. I found that it's not wise to leave my garden untended, cause eyes has now pardoned on laws of privacy. Feeding paws are after my right to see. I pursue that everyone's saying what to do when suckers are preying upon my well-guarded spreadsheets. Oh, why hell does it send up fleets of evil doers through the big hole? They get to evil doers who dig holes, which leaves my lawn with lawn chew. I think I better plant traces to give clues, or better yet, call 911. And when they get here, I inform them I'm the plugged one. I'm the chair and let them realize the reason for concern of the soul, cause we've come down with a case of
potholes.
911. And
hold on.
They get to evil.
So hold on, I got a question.
Lawn with lawn chew. I think I better plant traces to give.
So is Posdnuos considered the best lyricist out of DeLa? Is he considered to be a better lyricist than Dove? I feel like Posdnuos, like, I remember like that nigga won a few what they call that shit that would be in the back of the source. Would it be like they'd take the best verse and it would win like that verse of the month, but it was a name for it or something. Hip hop quotables. Like this nigga Posdnuos didn't want some hip hop quotables, yo. And that nigga had a bar later on that says every verse I write should be a hip hop quotable or something like that. Like this nigga's nice. But anyway, hold on, let me back that up.
I pursue that everyone's saying what to do when suckers are preying upon my well-guarded spreadsheets. Oh, why hell does it send up fleets of evil doers through the big hole? They get to evil doers who dig holes, which leaves my lawn with lawn chew. I think I better plant traces to give clues, or better yet, call 911. And when they get here, I inform them I'm the plug one of the plug.
No, let that part. I inform them on the plug one
of the plug. Or better yet, call 911. And when they get here, I inform them I'm the plug one of the plug. And realize the reason for concern of the soul, cause we come down with a case of potholes.
Hold on. I want to see if that's Moni Love.
Now you got the method. What to do when you dive the death that I predict and plug tuning. It's a shame when you deny to claim that you stole my words of fame that I wrote in my rhyme sheet, which I concentrated so hard on. See, I don't ask for a barbed wire fence beat. My dwelling is swelling. It lit my bud when I happened to fall into
the spot
where no ink or an ink blot was on the scroll. I just wrote me a new mode, but now it's gone. Cause those suckers do that. I hate to recognize that every time I'm writing it's gone.
So Dave got 2 verses and Pos got 1. Potholes in my lawn. Nope, that's not Moni Love. This must be the Long Island crew, or wherever them niggas from. I think they from Long Island. Oh, Prince Paul produced for DeLa? Oh shit.
Strictly dance stuff. Strictly.
Yes.
From 1988.
1988. Oh man, so that makes this even better.
Sue in the house.
Wow. This makes this even better. So he just confirmed this song came out in 1988. And the actual mix that we listened to from Red Alert is from 1988. So that means that he is playing this shit at the time where this shit is at the hottest. You know what I'm saying? Wow. This is dope. We got to hear this again, man. All right, from the top.
All the drivers and what to do.
Don't make me have to fuss. The only thing.
Okay, so they're from Long Island. So another thing I was gonna say about DeLa. So when DeLa came out, like I'm a Detroit nigga, you know what I'm saying? So when they came out and I'm looking at the motherfucking tape cover, I'm like, these niggas like some hippie ass like black niggas. Like what's going on? And I thought this is just how all college kids were when they went to school, because you know you had A Different World was on at that time with Dwayne Wayne and shit like that. Or was it still the Cosby Show days? Maybe it was still the Cosby Show. But anyway, so like school days, you know what I'm saying? Like this was my image of fucking like what I thought black college kids looked like was DeLa Soul. I was like, oh, these niggas are soft. They like hippies and shit like that. So evidently I wasn't the only one who thought that, because it became well known, like historical hip hop history, that DeLa Soul was out on the road whooping niggas' asses. DeLa Soul had a reputation for fucking niggas up. They said all of them niggas had hands with DeLa, and they was out there knocking niggas the fuck out on the road. Niggas thought they was soft. You know what I'm saying? These niggas walking around with sandals and shit. Like right now in 2025, every motherfucker out there got on motherfucking open toe sandals. When I was growing up, it wasn't like that. You know what I'm saying? So these niggas walking around with sandals, they got flowers and shit on their pants and their hair. They wearing pink fucking glasses. Like, they just wilding the fuck out. It was like nothing. I had never seen niggas look like that in my life. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, people thought they was soft, and niggas must have been running up, testing them, because they had a reputation for fucking niggas up. But anyway, man, I want to get back to this motherfucking Red Alert. Hold on. Let's see what... I want to see exactly what month of 1988 this came out, because this nigga's doing this in October. All right, so let me look really quick. We can listen to Latifah while I look this up.
You get is gluteus maximus, suckers on the tip. You loving me, you living me, you wish you one day that you could have this. Come on, you know the time. Just be thankful for the rhyme and get up on the wrath of my madness.
It says 89. Obviously, that's not the case. So they don't say. Maybe Wikipedia has it.
Yo, something's wrong here. No, not a...
Hold on. I love, like, the differences in all the DJs that I listen to from the golden era. Like, Chuck Chill Out or Red Alert, like, he didn't do no blending right there. That nigga just cut right in with the song. Like, if you listen to, like, a DJ Premier or a Pete Rock, like, they gonna blend the song in, and that shit, like, it's gonna be little inklings of the beat playing in the background for a song for like 45 seconds before he actually gets into the song. This nigga Red Alert just jumped right in here. Like, this nigga just jumped right in. I guess he blended up a little bit.
Everybody's saying what to do when sucker lunatics start digging and chewing.
Sucker lunatics.
That the soul don't go for that.
Yo, something's wrong here. No, not again. Just the day before that.
Potholes in my lawn. Potholes in my lawn. Everybody's saying what to do when sucker lunatics start digging and chewing. They don't know that the soul don't go for that. Potholes in my lawn, and that goes for my...
Yeah.
Something's wrong here.
Yeah.
No, not again. Yo, something's wrong here. No, not again.
I want to know exactly when this shit came out. What date?
No, not again.
I don't say.
Potholes in my lawn. Potholes in my lawn.
Nope.
Everybody's saying what to do when sucker lunatics start digging and chewing. They don't know that the soul don't go for that. Potholes in my lawn. Go for my lawn.
Oh, here we go.
Which I concentrate.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, so Red Alert is doing this in October. This is one thing I'll be trying to explain to people about fucking New York City. Like, by the time the rest of the world would get the fucking music, like, the shit was already all throughout the 5 boroughs, like, for a long time. Like, if you go back, there's interviews out there when people talking about Slick Rick. Niggas had Slick Rick whole fucking tape like 2 years before this shit came out. You know what I mean? So, and that's a very common thing in New York. Like, Nas, Illmatic. You know what I'm saying? Niggas had Illmatic 9 months before Illmatic hit the shelves. You know what I'm saying? So, Red Alert is playing this shit in October. The release date is not until November the 8th or some shit like it says. November the 16th, 1988. So the song didn't come out to November. This nigga is already rocking this bitch in October. Alright.
Security for my potholes in my lawn. Everybody's saying what to do when...
Yo, something's wrong here. No, not again. Just the day before that.
Potholes in my lawn. Everybody's saying what to do when sucker lunatics start digging and chewing. They don't know that the solos go for that.
When sucker lunatics start.
And that goes for my.
Yo, something's wrong here. No, not again. Yo, something's wrong here. No, not again. Yo, something's wrong here. No, not again. What's the day before that?
Oh my God.
Potholes in my lawn. Everybody.
Dog, can you imagine riding through the city listening to the fucking radio and this shit is playing, yo? Oh my God, that must have been crazy. Like, I can imagine, well, it's October. So niggas probably was still outside, and I can imagine niggas with them big ass boom boxes and shit like that, and everybody listening to the same goddamn station because Red Alert was the motherfucking king of radio, you know what I'm saying? Wow, this is crazy.
Saying what to do when sucker lunatics start digging and chewing. They don't know that the solos go for that. Potholes in my lawn. Go for my rhyme sheet, which I concentrated so hard on. See, I don't ask for maximum security, but my dwelling is swelling. It lit my butt when I happen to fall. Everybody's saying what to do when sucker lunatics start digging and chewing. They don't know that the solos go for that. Potholes in my lawn, and that goes for my rhyme sheet, which I concentrated so hard on. See, I don't ask for maximum security, but my dwelling is swelling. It lit my butt when I happen to fall. Everybody's saying what to do when sucker lunatics start digging and chewing. They don't know that the solos go for that. Potholes in my lawn, and that goes for my rhyme sheet, which I concentrated so hard on. See, I don't ask for maximum security, but my dwelling is swelling. It lit my butt when I happened to fall into a spot where no ink or an ink blot was on the scroll. I just wrote me a new mode, but now it's gone, cause those suckers knew that I hate to recognize that every time I'm writing it's gone. Potholes in my lawn. I found that it's not wise to leave my garden untended, cause eyes has now pardoned on laws of privacy. My writercy, I pursue that.
Shout out to Prince Paul for the production.
When suckers are praying upon
Debunk, what up, though?
Spreadsheets. Oh, why hell does it send up fleets of evil doers through the big holes? They get the evil doers who dig holes, which leaves my wrong.
Tech 9 and Wayne.
I think a better plan traces who give clues, or better yet, call 911. And when they get here, I inform them I'm the plug one of them a cheer and let them realize the reason for concern of the soul, cause we come down with a case of potholes.
Why did he do that to the beat?
Now you got the message. What to do when you got the debt that I predict and plus tuning. It's a shame when you deny to claim that you stole my words of fame that I wrote in my rhyme sheet, which I concentrated so hard on. See, I don't ask for a barbed wire fence fee. My dwelling is swelling. It lit my butt when I happened to fall into a spot where no ink or an ink blot was on the scroll. I just wrote me a new mode, but now it's gone, cause those suckers do that I hate to recognize that every time I'm writing it's gone. Potholes in my lawn.
This is Almond Joy. It's Shortcut. We're too much, and we cool.
All right.